Number 9. It was only a blank reading and did little justice to the blank intricacy of the manuscript. So the words that we want to focus on here that are our big hints are it was only a blank reading. So this reading is not going to be doing this manuscript justice. So it's going to be maybe like a basic reading. Then the second portion, we have a similarity trigger and did little justice to the blank intricacy of the manuscript. So that has to be a really positive word, because if this basic reading is doing little justice to this grandiose manuscript, then we know that that second blank has to be really positive. So now looking at the actual words. Tepid. Tepid is a word describing just kind of lukewarm, like mediocre. Like tepid tea is tea that is not hot anymore. It's kind of just lukewarm, middle of the road. This manuscript is like the best thing ever, so this is clearly not the word we're looking for to describe it. Letter B says gregarious. Now, you may have heard that, you may not have, but we can leave it in as a mystery. And then your next one is Byzantine, which I'm sure you've heard of in relationship to the Byzantine Empire, but you might not know what it means as an adjective, so we'll leave that in as a mystery as well. Then you have derisory. Now, that is the adjective form of derision, but you might not know what that means, so that gets a mystery as well. Then formulaic. If something is formulaic, that's not like the best thing ever. That's just kind of, it follows the formula, it's mediocre, it does its job. That's not how we're describing this manuscript, so that's out. So now looking at the first blanks. D is prescribed. So prescribed sounds like prescribed, like a prescription, but it's not. So we're leaving that one in as our mystery. Then you have cursory, which is a very important SAT word that you probably don't know, so that's a mystery too. And then B is ersatz, which also is a word that is probably a mystery to you. So if you're on a difficult question, you've only gotten rid of 2, and all the words are mysteries, leave that one blank. That should be a classic omit for you. However, the important words you need to know are gregarious, which means friendly and talkative, Byzantine, which means complex, and that would go really well with what we're looking for. And derisory also means something really negative. To deride something is to make fun of it and to really get down on it. So that's bad, so that's not going with what we need here. And cursory, a cursory glance is a really quick glance. So a cursory reading is something that was thrown together really fast. It's not doing it justice, but we just want to read it and get it out there. So C is actually your answer here. So if you take away any words here, it should be gregarious, cursory, Byzantine, and derisory. Feel free to look up all the words that you see here that you don't know and write them in your vocab journal.